This is A-Game. Fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. You know what? Every time I start a video, that's when I notice that the chain likes to move. Anyways. Okay. Why Black women won't be uplifted. We're continuing the conversation. I'm going to show you a clip that's about 3 minutes, and we're going to kind of talk through it a little bit because I'm going to be pausing. This is why we're not uplifting Black single motherhood. We're not uplifting this stuff at all. Now, I found a TikTok of a young lady. She's got a child. She looked like she's about in her 20s. And these are the stories. She's told like a story time. So we're going to kind of look at one of the story times because the other stuff is too long. I think she took some of it down because it doesn't seem to make sense, the video lineup. But in any case, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start playing. I want to share my screen real quick. Okay. So I'm going to read it because it's mostly reading. The day I had Legend, which is her baby, I contacted Henry, the baby's father, letting him know the baby was born, sent pictures because Legend really came out looking like him. So let's get this DNA test. Okay. At least she had the good enough sense to actually get a DNA test and prove that the child belonged to this man. Okay. So let's go. Now, this says 3 weeks postpartum. Learning how to love my new body because baby done got thick. So this is her. All right. We're going to keep going because this gets interesting. This is the baby at the doctor's appointment. Now, what this says is I was breastfeeding at first, but I started back work. And didn't want to continue being around smoke. And it's hard not to drink. So I decided to get a milk donor. She said I was breastfeeding at first, but I started back work and didn't want to continue being around smoke. And it's hard not to drink. So I decided to get a milk donor. So how it's hard not to drink, but I want to assume you didn't drink while you was pregnant. So 9 months of not drinking, that didn't break you from drinking? That didn't break you from drinking? I'm trying to figure it out, y'all. So she needed to get a milk donor. So now this don't make no sense because this is an extra added expense when you got the milk right in your breast for the baby to eat. And you can pump that milk. You can freeze that milk. Going back to work, not an issue. What kind of smoke you around? So you worried about being around the smoke, but not the drinking? This only gets worse. She said it's almost $200 a week in milk for my son to eat. If it ain't making me no money, no, I don't have time to talk and chill. You losing money. It costs $200 a week to give him what's in your breast for free. Because you don't have no self-control and no discipline. This way it start getting good at y'all. First time going outside, started hanging with an old friend, going out 4 times a week before work. If I'm not mistaken, she worked at a club. She worked at the club, and then you spent all your time at the club. First time going outside, started hanging with an old friend, going out 4 times a week before work. This is the interesting part. Funny thing is, me and Henry literally ran into each other every club we went to. We didn't speak the first few times, but one day I went up to him and he acted like he'd seen a ghost. Literally couldn't say anything to me. In the club every night, but don't take care of your kids. Don't believe legend is yours, but don't want to take the test either, because he knew you're the problem. Bye. No, you the problem. He may or may not be the problem, but you definitely the problem. Here's the thing with this, and it keeps going, it keeps going down this rabbit hole. The one thing that I really want to point out is the way in which this young lady is maneuvering in her life. The way in which she's actually making decisions. This is why I don't uplift Black single motherhood. Not only because she's a Black single mother, but it apparently, I would guess 9 times out of 10, she was raised by a Black single mother and thus repeated the cycle. And so now she don't see nothing wrong with what she's doing and the different decisions that she's making. Y'all want to be uplifted though. Y'all want to be praised. Y'all want to be told it's all right. And it's, trust me, her comment section is full of the same kind of women that's congratulating her. Y'all get uplifted. Y'all get uplifted plenty by each other doing the same stupid stuff that y'all each other are doing. Y'all get plenty of upliftment. Why do y'all want to come to somewhere else where women that know better, that you also want the approval of a woman that understands values and understands her life values to tell you that your lost value system is okay? Why do you need that approval? Why do you need that stamp of approval for that? Don't nobody want to get that to you. I'm certainly not going to give it to you. Let's continue. I tried dating again. This is a problem. She just had this baby, y'all. She just had this baby. She go to the club 4 times a week before work. Before the baby is a good 6 months, I tried dating again. I don't know what happened when I was pregnant, but these ninjas were so different, bro. Straight B made. I just couldn't deal. You're broken. You broken. Somebody need to give her this video. You broken. You moving from man to man. No wonder Henry doesn't care. No wonder he was so low on the totem pole that not only did he not believe that the child was yours, which that makes sense considering how you moving from that man to man. So he got every right to not believe off top that any kid you bring into the world automatically belong to him just because he was smashing your guts at the time, roundabout when you might have got conceived, when you might have got pregnant. Now, the only thing that is somewhat questionable, and this is if we taken her word for it, is that he didn't want to deal with the DNA test either. Let's assume that it's true. He didn't want to deal with the DNA test either. This is the dude that you just birthed the kid with. A dude that would be of such low integrity that you got pregnant and you decided, I'm going to keep this baby with this dude. This is the guy that I'm going to bring legacy into the world for. The guy that don't even want the DNA test. You so low down in the lost value system with this dude that not only did you decide to mess with him in the first place, get pregnant by him in the second place, decide to have the baby in the third place, and then in the fourth place, now you're complaining about who he is. I'm pretty sure he was that guy when he was clapping cheeks. I'm sure. And that's just assuming that the truth is being told, because that's all up in the air as well. Because they get on social media and lie because they only telling one side of the story. So you don't get to hear the other side of things and what might actually be happening. So you can make a determination on the truth. Understand what I'm saying? So you're back on the carousel. That baby literally still drinking Similac and milk. And you back on the dating scene because that's where you need to be. Not concentrating on motherhood, not concentrating on all the new responsibilities that you now have and that you're going to have. But you still concentrated on what kind of new D you can get. We ain't even 1 minute in, y'all. We not even 1 minute in, and listen. I was in a very vulnerable state, so I found myself going backwards. I started communicating with exes and old dips because I just didn't want to start over. I wanted to F with someone that already knew me, and I didn't feel comfortable with any new guys meeting legend. This is broken. This is broken. And you want to be uplifted. You need to be fixed. You don't need somebody to, oh, sis, no. You need somebody to come tell you that this is broken. Because you're in a vulnerable state. That means I'm not getting no attention. I'm not getting, you know what I'm saying, a man around me that's going to give me any form of, in any way, shape, or form, some type of masculine energy. I'm actually going to stop sharing. Any way, shape, or form, some type of masculine energy. I'm looking for anything from anybody at any time from anywhere. And because I don't really want to go to the new guy and do the effort that it takes to lure a new guy, I'm going to go back to exes and what she say, old dips. The guys that just used to slide through, call them up, see as they, you know what I'm saying, see as you unblocked off of their phone. And will they come through and clap the cheeks one more time, you know, because you just need a little something tonight. You just need a little something. Y'all are broken. You don't need upliftment. You need the emergency room. And I'm the emergency doctor. You need to be in the emergency room, beloved. You're sick. You need to lay on the operating table. We'll uplift you when you well, when you're on the mend. When we see you in physical therapy, when we see you making the effort, then we'll uplift and congratulate and say a job well done when you do a good job. It'll be job well done when you do a good job. This is not a good job. You just had a baby by a man that you claim is a dusty, but you was with him, laid up, let him knock you up. So you wasn't using no protection. It's raw sex, not using no protection or nothing else. You got pregnant by a man that you are now on social media running down because he in the club, he in the same club you in, literally. But he's the neglectful parent, not you though. Not you though. Because you worried about the wrong thing. You worried about the priority being in the club and the priority being another man. Where's the priority for your child? You, in order to free yourself from the obligation of the child, you stop breastfeeding and you would rather add a 200 a week $200 a week bill to you as a single mother, instead of having the discipline not to drink and smoke and do all this other stuff and nurse your child. That's about $800 a month or a little bit more. But you complain about money and this and that. This might be a part 2. In any case, before we sign off, I want to draw everybody's attention to the fact that you can jump into the description box and hit the link for crimsoncure.com in order to receive your copy of Reclaiming the Black Feminine. I am expecting my physical proof to come, let's say Friday, I want to say, and hopefully it comes sooner than that. So I'll be able to show you a physical proof. We've changed a couple, we made a few cosmetic changes, but the inside, the knowledge, all the information that you need has not been changed. It's going to be this excellent work that I've been promising you. So if you want your copy, please go to crimsoncure.com right now and pick up your copy of the book. Also, jump down in the description box. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites. Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor, who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.